thinks they're competing with people, other creators, other businesses, other professionals. But in 2026, that's not your real competition. Because before anyone sees you, before anyone clicks, before anyone even has the chance to judge you, something else already did. Not a person, not your audience, a system, an algorithm, and right now, you're being filtered. Welcome to Bad Advice Finance, where we break down the worst advice you keep hearing and replace it with uncomfortable truth. Today's bad advice is simple. Just be better than everyone else. Be better, work harder, improve your skills, create great content, and eventually, you'll win. That used to work, back when humans were in control, when people decided what to watch, what to buy, who to follow. But today, that's not how the system works anymore, because now, effort is invisible to the algorithm. We don't live in a human-first world anymore. We live in a system-first world. A world where platforms decide what gets attention. TikTok decides what you see. YouTube decides what gets recommended. Instagram decides what gets reach, and everything you consume has already been filtered. Not because it's the best, not because it's the most valuable, but because it performed. The algorithm doesn't think like you. It doesn't care about quality the way you do. It doesn't ask, is this good? It asks, does this work? Does it get clicks? Does it hold attention? Does it keep people watching? If yes, it gets pushed. If not, it disappears. So you sit there thinking, I'm doing everything right. My content is solid. My product is valuable. My skills are improving, but nothing moves. No traction, no growth, no results. And slowly, you start blaming yourself. You think, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm too late. Maybe this just isn't for me. But here's the truth. No one explains clearly. You're not losing to better people. You're losing to better signals. And this is where it gets uncomfortable, because the system you're trying to win in doesn't reward effort. It rewards outcomes, and outcomes are measured in one thing: attention. The algorithm doesn't see your hours. It doesn't see your intention. It doesn't see your talent. It only sees behavior. Did people stop? Did they click? Did they stay? Did they watch until the end? If the answer is no, you don't get reach. You don't get distribution. You don't get a second chance. And this is why so many people feel stuck, because they keep improving in the wrong dimension. They get better at creating, but not at performing. They focus on quality, but ignore attention. They build something valuable, but don't package it in a way the system understands. So they work harder, they learn more, they try again, and again, and again. But the result stays the same. Not because they're failing, but because the system never picked them. And here's the hardest part to accept. The algorithm doesn't care if you deserve to win. It only cares if you perform well enough to be shown. So what actually wins now? Not talent alone, not effort alone, attention engineering. If people don't stay, nothing else matters. Retention is the real currency. If people don't click, nothing else matters. Packaging is the gateway. And if the system doesn't push you, nothing else matters, because distribution is the game. This is the shift most people never make. They think success comes from creating better content, but in reality, it comes from understanding how content is selected. Because in 2026, you don't grow because you're good. You grow because the system understands you. And if you don't understand the system, you'll keep improving, keep working, keep creating, and still feel stuck. Not because you're failing, but because you're being filtered. And the people who win, they're not always the best. They're the ones who learned how to pass the filter.